Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Thank you for joining me today, March 6th, 2025. Today we're going to do something dry for a change. No more messy table. We're going to do some scrap, making mini books from paper scraps, Scrap Happy. And I saw this idea on Book and Paper Arts. Very cute little scrappy books, and this was just the ticket to help me get rid of this box of scraps here. I'm going to show you in a moment. Very easy, no measuring or minimal measuring, tearing if you desire, cutting with your decorative scissors, just leaving as is. 10 pages, easy peasy. Tuck them in your purse, make a little stack. You can make them smaller, less pages would be very cute to tuck in a journal. And that is that. Now I did mine a little different. Be inspired, don't copy. And I put a half a spine to give it a little stability. And so what you're going to need, everyone has them, paper scraps. And I have an entire pile here I've taken out. There's a little watercolor. And she helped me get this box a little lighter. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for your base book page. And I think this is pretty much the only one I have in here. It's a similar size to my others, but something like this. You see, it's closer to this actually. And then you're going to look for 10 sheets or tear 10 sheets to get to that size. Here's another one. I have 2 ready to go here. This one's pretty close. And then you're just going to tear and assemble. Like so. I have mine all torn and ready to go. I have this in there. I have this, some notebooks or library cards, some scraps, paper bag, another image, and another image for my cover. So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to count to 10, get 10 sheets, and then you'll need, I'm just going to use this for my cover today, these two. These are scrapbook weight, my spine, and what I used for this was I had a piece of faux leather in my junk box. I die cut an edge, and then I glued it to some packaging to give it even more stability. And then I just wrapped it halfway around my first page there, glued it down like a little cover, and that just gave it a little more stability. But hers had no spine cover, no cover at all. Hers was just scraps. I will post the link, and you can do it either way. So these are so simple. You really don't need even all of the things you would use for a book. You'll need a needle and some thread. I am out of wax thread, so I'm using hemp today. I have to order some. All I have left is white. So we're going to start with, I think we'll start with this one. Let me make sure I'm right side up here. And I'm just going to fold these how I want them. Get them folded. Get a nice crease there. One's upside down. I'm going to sew this dictionary page in here. And then you just tear your edges how you desire. I'm going to turn this one the other way. Or no, wait, I did have it the right way. I go back and forth, and I do not care if I have some white page edges. It's not bothering me. But if you want them vintage, do what you gotta do. Some little cars. Why is everything upside down except that? This one I just used a tear ruler. Her edges were a lot more torn. She tore the top and the bottom. These are very simple. Just a good way to use up scraps. I think I'll go opposite for that. So I hope everyone's doing well. We had a touch of spring for a couple days. Looked out this morning and there's a dusting of snow. But it's only a matter of time, right? But this one was pretty. Make a nice intro there. And then I think I'm going to go that way. And I did not tear my edge of this as much as she did. So there we go, almost ready to assemble. I thought, let me just measure. I'm going to make this a little wider because I'm going to tear the edge of this. Oh, where's my pencil? Oh, I put away my pencil. That one's not staying. Okay. Let me just chop this off. I was thinking I might just stay down here all day. But I can't because I'll have to go up and edit this, but then I think I'll come back down and have a play day now that my table's all clean. Okay, have to get that also to the length. I shouldn't have put that away just yet. And I also made some clusters. I have a few envelopes of my tiny scraps, and I was thinking now is the time. I'm either going to use these or toss them. Even though I have a new place for them. I'll get those out and show you here in a minute. I'm not really a cluster fan. I don't know if they'll get used or not. I don't know why. Are you that way? Some things I like, some things not so much. There we go. I think maybe I don't want to hide that much of that flower. I'd like that to be a little more rough looking. There we go. It's a little scrappier. There we go. That's a little better. So there's my scrappy book. Okay, let me get my clusters here. So yesterday I spent some time just clearing scraps. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know. I'll keep them for a while. But that's what I mean by the tiny bits, of which this box is filled with tiny bits. So okay, let's move on. So the next thing, which mine are pretty good here, you just want to make sure that everything is lined up in the center. And I forgot my awl. That's one thing I forgot. So you'll need an awl or a pokey tool. And this is just a 3-hole stitch. Let me get a book here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do the cover first. Okay, there's that. I'm just going to take this and glue this on my cover. Get up here so you can see. And then that's already glued on, so you don't have to worry about it doing anything separately. Your cover and your book are already pre-assembled. This is, I think I'm going to try to make a larger book like this, just using a half spine. I think it gives enough stability to even a piece of paper that you don't have to worry about it. So there we go. Here's our cover. Put that back on there. Get everything realigned. With all pages in the center. Let me just do a quick, nope, or wait, there we go. Quick check, make sure everything's going the right way. I know how I am. Oh, I tried to keep mine the same height, but you can put some tiny scrappy bits in there. I saw this and I thought, oh, I'd like to put that in something, but then I didn't. I have more to make more, so. And then I'm just going to take a book, find the center, give it a poke, go about right there, give it another poke. Having this little spine makes things a little more stable when you're doing this part too. And there we go. Okay. Get my needle. And since I added these beads, I went through the back. Right there. Through the top. Make sure it's nice and tight. Down to the bottom. Back through the center, keeping one on each side of your main thread. And there we go. Nice and tight. I think I want some more length. Some more length on there. Let me make sure I'm pulling the right one. Oh no, did I pull my, yes I did. Okay, we're doing this over. Want some more length on there so I can get a bead on there. Sorry. Through the center. I cut extra thread through the top. To the bottom. through the middle. Make sure you're on the other side of your thread. Okay, there we go. Nice and tight. Make a couple of knots. Then you can just do a bow if you want. Okay, here's one. Here we go, 20 minutes. And we have a book. That's a little off, but that's okay. It's Scrappy. Then if you want to tear you some more edges after you're in there, which sometimes I find easier, sometimes not, like so. Let's give that a little tear. There, so that looks, hers was very scrappy. Scrappy edges, I mean. There's my dictionary page. There's my pretty center. Look at that. Pages going every which way. I'll just leave that one as is. And there we go. And then you can just put that under a book, couple of heavy books overnight. And it should be, it'll become flatter, but the minute you open it, it's probably going to pop back up. So then I used these beads because I didn't even need a needle to thread them. And then hopefully I can thread this morning. I'm shaky. Look at that. That's my coffee, I think. And then I tied a knot, like a pearl knot. And then slid my knot down my string. And I didn't care if it was close to the edge of the bead or not. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. I'll just put 3 on here. There we go, hopefully. Let me calm down. Speaking of which, I had a hot cup of coffee here a second ago. Okay. Make a knot. Slide my knot down to the edge of my bead. Give it a pull. How many did I have there? I have 5. So today is the day I I think I'm going to debut my new title page. I've been making a lot of changes. Oh, now I'm getting a bunch of beads with the hole too small. I'm tired of looking at the same old stuff. So I deleted a bunch of old crappy videos. Deleted the just for you because I'm going to be having all that Shopify stuff for free now. So I didn't see any point in having another playlist. So don't forget to check out last video because you get a 65 page grunge lover kit. You can use that for eternity. It's gorgeous. Nice Tim Holtz style paper. Numbers. Tons of stuff. And let me move that up a little bit. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to leave these strings kind of long. That looks cool. One more. Make it a odd number. And then I think you kind of get the gist. So I can wrap this video up. Even though I have another one to make. I think in between, if you watch hers as well, you will certainly get the gist of how to make these scrappy books. Here we go. It's cute. Okay, let me get this string cut off here slightly. Just go up about there, about there. That's cute. Very cute. So I will do my third book, Scrappy book. See, that took no time at all. Although you'll have to tear and measure your papers, but even adding beads, that didn't take a long time. So I have this one to make. I'll just thumb through here and let you see the papers. This one has some origami in it. So I have that. Have that lovely little lady. Another book page. Vintage. Another scrap. Origami. Postcard. Tissue with the pretty yellow rose. Oh, that's not so hot, but that side's good. A note page. And there we go. So I just have to arrange those how I want them. And then, where's my other scrapbook? Oh, here. I was going to put this on the spine. So I think the spine adds a little stability, but either way, I mean, it's probably just going to be a notebook you keep in your purse or whatever. Keep notes. That's cute. Okay. There we go. There we have it. So, thanks a lot, everyone. I'll get these done, photographed, and I'll see you next time. I hope you all have a great week and a great weekend. Thanks for your time. Bye.